Your face is, we gonna make your face like, it's gonna be on buildings like, that boy got beat up. Uh, just put the knee on him.
Gloves up, guns down, gloves up, guns down, gloves up, guns down. Podcast with Johnny Binder Jr. right now. Biggest gangster in the state of Texas, no questions. Trying to stop our brothers and sisters from living reckless. Going live, trying to improve the community. So connect with us, we bring unity. Freedom fighting, on the grind for the people. Power of God, helping us defeat evil.
Don't tell me about the power of God. Man, the power of God, man. Do you understand what I'm telling you?
On the air, trying to give our people guidance. Gloves up, guns down, we trying to stop the violence. Minister Jeremiah got the nation behind us. Every Saturday at 3 p.m., that's where you find us.
And then, and we can't just depend on, like, okay, or try to down our people by them not, oh, they don't have this, they don't have that. Well, why didn't you put them on game?
Attorney Bruce, Mix Foxy, and Dr. Candace bring the cameras. We got receipts and hammers.
Praise your holy mighty name, our Father who art in.
Amen. We the voice of the people, so please listen. Creating accountability for these politicians. Still support the victims while trying to fix the prisons. It's gloves up, it's guns down. Please support the mission. Coming live from Mo City, and we here to win. You trying to help get down with the movement then.
We need mental health. We need money. We need diamonds and gold. You owe us, America.
You know what's up. This one produced by Chuck. Just trying to use the platform to lift the people up. Reduce the death rate of people the same color as us. So put the guns down and pick the gloves up. Gloves up, guns down, gloves up, guns down, gloves up, guns down. Podcast with Johnny Binder Jr. right now.
Turn it up.
Yo, what's up? We live right now. Gloves up, guns down, special edition, special Thursday afternoon edition, live from Mo City Radio, in the heart of Mo City, Texas. In the heart of Mo City, Texas. Mic check. Make sure y'all can hear me out there. But dig this. Y'all know what it is. It's the same show, same energy, same spiritual covering. My same OG in the building. Shout out to Johnny Binder Jr., a.k.a. Minister David Jeremiah. We at a new location. Want to give a huge shout out to Mo City J and the good folks over at Mo City Radio. Dig this. Same building we was in. Second floor. So if y'all want to tap in, come see us. Got a lot going on. Y'all can go to mocityradio.com, go to moserious.com, and check it out. We got some special guests in the building, some very, very special guests in the building. And we're going to get into a conversation a little bit later about dealing with police in the city of Houston, right? And some of the things they can get into. Also, we're going to get into some other police issues and criminal activity that's been going on in our city. Y'all know our show is all about stopping the violence. OG.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling today, sir?
I don't know, Chuck. I've been gone from you about 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
We don't do it like that. That's like Terry Lewis and Jimmy Jam went together. They had a problem. Jonathan, David, and the Bible went together. They had a problem. And I'm David. You got to be Jonathan. So we can't do that no more. But I just want to say to the world that I'm glad God gave me this wisdom. I'm glad God gave me this knowledge. And I'm glad that I growed up being the biggest gangster in the state of Texas. Now I'm the biggest gangster for God. And I will fight this young man all the days of my life. We will win. This is not right what they did to him. And when I heard the story, let me stop right now. Michael Jackson, Raymond, we love you. Matter of fact, call him to tell him you're on the show. If you're anywhere, my mother, call right. Tell him if you're anywhere around, you can come right now. But let him send the thing to him where he can plug in and come in. But again, Michael was in court and seeing these beautiful people, his handsome father and handsome young man, and he called me. He'd say, OG, father, I said, what's up? You got to help these people. What's going on? So, man, same way Kirby John's wife did one day when we was in there and the dude was the church in the church. She called me to get him. So I just had that name and taking care of women and children and now, biggest organization in the world, the Nation of Islam, with the minister. That's Raymond? Give him the phone. Tell Raymond we'll send him the link. Say, Raymond, we can tell him to send the link to him. Hey, we're on the show. We want you on the show. We're finna send you the link where you come in on the show. And so we can bless you for what you did with this beautiful family, the young man that got beat up. Just Raymond? Yeah. You went to court, Michael Jackson. We on the news for it being the young man that the police beat up. Yeah. I'm here with all of them. So I want you to call in. We're going to send you the link.
You at the house?
No, we're at the studio. He's finna send you the link.
How you doing? I'm one of the show producers. I am going to text you a link so we can bring you in virtually for our live stream as we kind of discuss today's topic about police.
Okay, let's do it. I know about that. Something like that information from the top.
Okay, great. So I'm gonna text you a link in a minute. I'll bring you on virtually. I'll see you in a minute.
It's my boy, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I knew it. I knew your voice, sir. I hear you.
Okay.
All right. So
We'll talk to you. I did that, ladies and gentlemen, because I wanted it. I'm on?
Yes, you got
Okay. Okay. So I don't have to have the phones on now. Okay.
it. So in my studio, you got the headphones on.
Yeah, I'm so used to the head. Oh, you got this digital.
Well, yeah. So a wireless connected over here.
I know.
That's
I'm
all
not used to this.
about that.
I'm used to the.
So
Yeah.
Studio A next door, which I'll show you, they got a whole radio room with the headphones and the mics, and you could stay at the table. And we probably could have moved it over there.
Okay.
Frankly, probably could have moved it over there. But we live right now. Y'all tuned in.
We stay here. We good.
We're about to get one of the witnesses. So Raymond was at the court. You tell me the story.
That's how he met.
Okay. So this
We're gonna go on with
that. Right? So we're talking about it right now. We're about to have him on. So
Then they can stay here and watch what we're doing. Then we'll tie back in the end. And then if you want to say some of what you see and some of what's happening to you, you'll see it now. This is what we do for a living. So we don't do this every now and then. To a lot of people just get the TV, then they're gone. That ain't what we do. We do this on TV, off TV, on TV, off TV. But we're not doing it for the TV, we're doing it for God. Yeah. I'm blessed to be here with my new family. I like how your wife be calling me. She be like, you one of my sons now. When I call, you answer that phone. You understand that? Yes, ma'am. say, so I understand.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Do I understand? Yes, I do.
Yes, ma'am. That's all you're gonna get out of me is yes, ma'am. Yeah, I know who you are. I got a mother look just like you.
So one of the things we be trying to do, OG, is attack the violence and stuff that's going on in the streets.
Yeah.
Right. Everything from like domestic violence, police brutality. We done covered everything. Kids killing parents, parents killing kids, police killing people. And so since we back right now, the sad reality about that is we go live every week, and every week we got a different set of stories. You know what I'm saying? It'd be different if we was going live every week covering the same story, right? But we going live every week covering a different set of stories, different set of violence, a different set of criminal activity, a different set of bad decisions. You know what I'm saying? A different set of injustice every week, right? Even though we done missed 3 weeks, the ones we about to get into today are all new. The ones we about to get into are all new, all happened within the last episode. I think it's just one of them, right? And so while the producer is obviously glad to have the conference to discuss and help shine the light on the father in me, man in me, the human in me frustrated.
Come on.
Frustrated at the fact that these things just keep on
Come on.
situation. And even what I guess we'll get into today a little bit more depth, the fact that we have firsthand experience with somebody who's been at the hands of some injustice.
And tried to kill him.
And, you know, and we'll talk about that, right? Because we were pre-gaming before you got here. And that was my point. Like the fact that you still here, fam, because like Terrence Crutcher ain't here. Fernando Castillo ain't here. George Floyd ain't here. Sandra Bland ain't here. All they not here. You know what I'm saying?
Breonna Taylor, not here.
Taylor,
Pamela Turner,
they
not here.
You know what I'm saying? And
shot her 2 times to the head, 2 to the body. She on the ground.
So,
she ain't did nothing to this police officer.
Have to be here. You know what I'm saying?
So you a blessing. So you sure gonna travel with me. Yeah. I'm finna borrow your song for the next 5 years.
So
we're gonna
let's
travel.
get into this first one, man.
Cut it off. Start it over. This is almost every.
Breaking news right now out of North Houston, where Houston police officers shot and killed a man just a few hours ago.
So this was about 3 o'clock this morning while you were sleeping.
What?
In the Greens Point area over on Greens Road between I-45 and the Hardy Toll Road. Denise Middleton there, and we have a few details coming out from investigators.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, we just spoke with investigators. You can see they're still here on the scene on Greens Road here at this apartment complex. And police tell us that they were flagged down by a woman who said she had been assaulted by her boyfriend and told police he was still inside with a weapon. Police tell us as they approached the apartment, the man was on the phone holding a gun. Officers gave him commands for him to drop the weapon, but he didn't listen and instead walked away. We're told backup officers arrived at the scene and came in contact with the man who still refused to drop his gun. We're told officers feared for their lives and fired at the man, but it's unclear as to whether he shot at officers. We're told he was taken to the hospital where he later died. The woman is okay. We're told they will release body cam footage in 30 days per department policy. Right now, still early on in the investigation, so we are still working to gather more details. But for now, that is the latest here in Greens Point. Denise Middleton, Fox 26 News.
Thanks, Denise. And another fatal shooting involving law enforcement. This one was in Montgomery County Thursday evening. A sheriff's deputy shot and killed a man accused of trespassing at a motel near the Woodlands. They say the man pointed a gun at deputies. It happened around 6 o'clock last night on Valleywood Road near Sawdust. Okay. Deputies were called out to the motel 3 times on Thursday about the same person. They tried to detain him, but say he refused to follow commands, and that's when they tased him.
The male managed to remove the prongs before compliance could be gained, grabbed the gun from his property, and ran from the deputies.
Well, investigators say the man then pointed the gun at deputies, and that's when one of them shot him several times. He died at the hospital. Several agencies are now investigating, including the Texas Rangers.
Watch what carrots do to your dog.
They hit us with 2 stories. 2 stories. One, got trespassing. Second one, he tried to got it. Both got saved by the hands of police. Now, in both cases, there's criminals too. I guess my question to not only those but to our listeners, panel here. It's not a why, right? We know why it happened, right? Trying to figure out. I think my question is, when or what? Yeah, what? So what can we do? Right? You got, you know what I'm saying? What can we do for our people to help kind of pivot away from this type of activity? I just said all the stories we cover every week, most of them be black. You know what I'm saying? Most of them be black. So while this is awful tragedy, somebody's father, that's somebody's cousin, somebody's brother, reality is they get something wrong, and that's the outcome.
Well, Chuck, with all due respect, comes from home training. When there's no father in the family, it's hard for a mother to be the mother and the father. Some mothers make it probably about 7-8%, that many. But if the father not there to grab the boy, that he go into games because that's his covering. He's looking for love in all the wrong places. So a lot of our children are not going to go to college. So we have, the other gave him something to do, so we got to give him something to do. So we have to bring the vocational schools back. They took them. We had a mechanic. We had a beauty shop. We had all kind of
HVAC, welding, plumbing.
Yeah. They took all this out of the school on purpose. Then they took God out. They took the vocation out and God out to destroy the child. And we so dumb we can't see it. And that's why in the Bible, God say the people destroyed for the lack of knowledge. That's why they gave our children Ritalin drugs for the last 45 years. The Ritalin drug, if me and you get caught with it, we go to prison. But you hand it to us to hand it to our children. Dysfunctional. Because then he can't get into his prodigy, child prodigy. He can't get into his giftedness.
He's being dumbed down.
He's being dumbed down. Okay, you got it. So again, ladies and gentlemen, you're dealing with people that done lived this life. I, Johnny Bonner, Dr. David Jeremiah.
So you saying stuff like that happened because of the system? What
The
you just
system.
described was the
They
system.
systematically.
The household, lack of men, and education.
They make $40 billion a year sending black folks to prison. Over 2 million people in prison. They got over 400 different products in prison. Some of the smartest people in the world is in prison. They're not out here.
Or in the grave.
They do model cars. They do race cars. All that furniture manufacturing. They do furniture in Kansas City. They do mattresses in Atlanta, USP. They do bulletproof vests in Bastrop and bulletproof vests in Broome. So again, Chuck, you dealing with a system, private prisons. You dealing with a system. They look at our grades at the third, fourth, fifth grade.
Michael Jackson race.
Yeah.
He on. Now I just put the voice for who you talking about. I ain't gonna cut you off, but I'm looking at him. Mike, I see you. I'm gonna bring you on in a minute.
Yeah.
He on. Yeah, he on. He's driving. He in the car. Go park, man.
We love you, Mike. We love you, Mike. We're gonna bring you on.
Yeah.
So he can hear me, right?
Yeah, he can.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is why I was so qualified. We don't talk just what happened. We teach solution. We teach people how not to fall. And I'm Johnny Bonner. I've been arrested 41 times. I got 18 years for a jewelry store I didn't rob. Did 3 years, I got a full partner, Johnny Bonner Law. Then I had a 4-month trial with 9 lawyers. So they talk about it. I lived it. Offered me life and no parole. Huh? Did 10 years while people playing dominoes, I was playing God knows. You don't talk about it, but it need to be talked about because if God can save me, he can save you. If he saved me, he can save them young boys. But we got to give them something to do. If the devil gave them something to do, we got to give them something to do. We can't sit around and wait for the government and the state to hire children. We got to hire. And we got to open up a vocational school for our children and own our own private banks, own our own credit union, own our own finance. Come on, Kirby John. You at home. You hear me talking to you. It's time to do it. You did it before. You can do it again. It's time for you to stand up with me and let's open up these institutions and save our children so when we die, we'll leave a legacy in a generation. You got Corinthians 1 and 2. We can open the Corinthians 3 and 4. And you're the first pastor to have Texas Children's Hospital and 5 charter schools. So again, there's nothing we can't do. Nothing. We got a black girl right there in Dallas right now on a bank. We got another 4 in Austin, in Katy on a bank. We got 19 girls, got 1,000 acres in Chicago, in Atlanta, in Georgia.
So all these, we didn't have chopped it up about this right. And so I think the key for the people who watching, who tuned in live, who may be watching this live right now, or this may come to your timeline later, I think the key is remembering that system.
The system.
About all of these things like the vocational schools.
We've been set up.
Banks is our ways to address the system.
We've been set up. We've been set up.
A lot of people talk about what the system is and the white man this and this and that. But if we don't put something in place to address it, right? Like we gotta do something.
If we open a vocational school, we can cut the crime 50 to 60%.
I agree.
Thank you so much. They make they can make over $100,000 in plumbing, electricity, and welding. My partner Malik been in business over 30 years.
Landscaping.
Yeah, landscaping, welding, coding, and we need 4 kinds of security. You know why we need 4 kinds of security? In 10 years, over 1 million black women been kidnapped. Every year, 80 to 100,000 black women get kidnapped for their body parts. Your body parts are more expensive than any body parts in the world. They don't want you to know that. And it's on no news channel. They don't whisper it. But if they lose 1,000 dogs, they'll stop America. But you can lose 80, 90,000 black women, and they don't even whisper it. Yeah. So a dog can come more important than our black wife, our black woman, our black mother, our black daughter, our black granddaughter. And damn it, we got to stand up. And I'm not cursing God damn the wicked, and I'm damning the wicked. We got to stand up and stop the foolishness, man. We all this go along to get along? No. Martin Luther King said something. He said, if I knew what I knew, I never would have walked my people in that 1963 to that assassination. I walked them down to Washington, D.C., thinking I was doing something correct. I walked them into a trap. Nonviolent. Dogs and bull corners, and the dogs biting them, hitting them with water hose, slapping them, beating them. I love Martin Luther King. I can't walk with him. I stay at home and pray for him because I'm going to mess the whole thing up. Because the first one slapped me, the first dog bite me, the first hit me with a billy club. Oh, hell going to break loose. And I'm going with a crew. I'm going 7,000, 8,000 deep. So I ain't going to get myself into that. I'm not going like that. I don't do that. I'm Nat Turner, Demar Beats, Gabriel Prosser. I'm Malcolm by all means necessary. So I ain't built like that. You can't slap me and tell me it's all right. You can't put your hand on this black woman and tell me it's all right. Before the husband move, I'm gonna broke his neck. We got to stop being so submissive. Oh, okay. No. Look, brother, enough is enough. We've been going through this over 400 years. They never gave us our reparation. Everybody been repaired but us. And every time we go to work, we 400 years behind. Every day you go to work, you 400 years behind. We got 2-3 little billionaires. They ain't doing nothing.
That's back to the system.
Oprah Winfrey the only one doing something.
That's back to the system. It's all looked at a form of
Alicia Keys, John Legend, Taylor Swift. I ain't never thought I'd say this about you. Girl, I'm proud of you. Well, you trying to get Cameron in there. And then she gave $4 million to the Storm the other day. Yeah, Beyonce finally finna come out. Beyonce, I was so hot at you. Thank God you're coming out Friday. Thank you. We got to figure a way to get our tickets. We're gonna call our state representative where he get us some tickets.
So dig this. Let's talk about gun violence.
Come on with this.
What teenager is dead today after being shot and killed in an apartment complex parking lot? Houston police say 17-year-old Laurent Galloway was killed overnight at a complex on Heifer Road. Fox 26's Jade Fleury is giving us all those details.
On this Sunday morning, things here at the Costa Ibiza apartment complex looked normal, but last night they weren't. Around 12 a.m., Harris County Sheriff's deputies were called to this Heifer Road apartment complex where they found the body of a deceased 17-year-old girl with multiple gunshot wounds. At the time, deputies say there were many people in the parking lot and there was a possible altercation.
I heard like 4 to 5 shots, but I didn't think nothing of it because it happened on a normal basis.
Some residents say that they hear things, but many of them don't want to speak.
As long as you mind your business and stay out the way, man, you don't have to worry about that, man. I go to work, come home, go to work, come home. You know, kids in the house, school in the house.
The incident is tragic, but people say things like this happen frequently.
Bad things happen to bad people. Don't get me wrong, it happen to good people.
After interviewing multiple witnesses overnight, Harris County deputies say that they're still trying to verify all of the information so they can determine exactly what happened. Reporting from North Harris County, Jade Fleury, Fox 26 News.
Here go a child, 17 years old. She ain't been alive for 17 days. Your brain don't even develop till you're 24, 25, 26. God says, except as you come as a child, you never see the kingdom of God. This baby ain't got a chance in the environment that she was in. Look what the boy said. He said this happened all the time to good people and bad people. I wasn't saying she a bad person. Let's say she was a bad person. She deserved no 17 shots. She put us in slavery. She didn't take our mamas and when they're pregnant, cut the baby out the stomach and cut the umbilical cord and set the baby on fire. Huh? They didn't do that. They didn't take the black man and take a horse go one way and a horse go the other way and bring them apart to put the fear in the black man and the black woman. He didn't do that. She didn't do that, did she? Then what the hell you shooting up for 17 times? We're a bunch of cowards. That's what we are, man. We're cowards, brother. I don't love me, so I shoot you.
It's cowards. It's coward activity, OG.
You're a coward.
And it's access, right? So dig that. You take a coward, but then you give him access
to all the guns.
You take a coward.
Get a gun to 18-year-old down. You can't get a cigarette till you're 21. Can't get alcohol till you're 21. But you can get a gun at 18. Yeah. And then went down there in Texas where they shot the school up and killed 18. Yeah, say it again. You got it. The school still shut down. The school still still shut down to this day. So I'm giving them a program to show them how to do the school. I won't say it on here. Pat, I'm gonna give it to them. I'm gonna make every school in Texas safe. I'm gonna show them how to do it. Same way I did my drug house. So now I'm gonna do guard house. I'm gonna show them how to put it. People come up, I'm gonna show them the whole 9 yards, and no other child will be shot no more. Once they put the system in place that God gave me. I already talked to the legislator, people with Sheila Jackson Lee with the hair, his hair backwards, like James Brown.
Al Green.
Al Green. So Al Green waiting on me to bring him, and he said he's gonna put it to him. I've been putting it together for 5 years. So we're going to put that in place, and then no one will be able to get to the child. No one will be able to get through with a gun. Everything will be searched outside in the parking lot. I don't want to talk too much, but I got the whole program.
Discussed that before.
We're going to cut it off. You want to protect the judge. He know better than our child. You want to check the airport. No better than our child. You check the neighborhood. Got a gate. How in the hell the child ain't got a gate? You mean you're going to give a gate to a neighborhood? Jesus say, suffer little children, forbid him not. Let them come unto me. Huh? He said, if you hurt one of these, you will put a milestone around your neck and be thrown in the deepest sea. So we don't really love our children. We talk about it, but we ain't being about it. How in the hell we say we love our children and we keep putting them where people got access to guns and run in and got a 100-shot assault weapon? It should be banned. Why are we saying this? We scared to say that. The gun should be overseas at war. It's assault weapon. Assault. When you get the weapon, you're supposed to assault somebody. So what you doing? The gun cannot shoot the police. It's 100 shot. So you got a fool with a gun in his hand.
And running up in schools, you got fools with a gun in their hands.
Come on, man.
Churches, they running up in Walmart.
Come on.
Right. And in this case here, they ran up in the apartment, took this young girl's life.
Shoot this baby 17 times right down the street. About last year when we did this, the little boy, 14 years old. Yeah. Look at you. Come on.
People are, being so put the value, our value on it.
Come on.
That we are the currency is something that we should. That's the next step. You know what I'm saying? The value is our energy. When we feed our energy into, is that.
Yeah, that value is our energy.
Chuck, did you hear this?
Yeah. And
he say he the value, not the currency.
Yeah, the value. Well,
baby.
In the physical nature, right? You were just talking about that, like how they harvest body parts.
I'm keeping him.
Physically, we valuable. Too,
come on,
right?
come on.
On the energy, you have exactly.
This the value. It's the children. They our today, our tomorrow. They our future. When we die, they supposed to live our legacy out. But if you ain't doing nothing, you're let down. And most people let down because they scared to speak on God.
We got the every day on the computer. So when they get at home, they still on the computer. So like their minds is never getting away from that computer, because when you think about your mind is being trained by something else,
being
programmed,
literally, right? And so it's interesting you say that, right? And for those who tapped in, watching right now live, the voice you just heard was Eric Mayshack, right? Eric Mayshack, our special guest today. This summer 2024, he was talking about assault. He was beat up by police. If I could just put it all the way frank, you know what I'm saying? He kind of got into a situation, and then when police arrived, they ain't handled the situation correctly.
Nowhere correct. Before we go any further, bring Mike in so we can thank him.
Yeah, Mike, what's cracking? I'm gonna bring you back.
Bring him in, let us thank you.
You gotta turn your car radio off.
Turn your car radio off, Mike. Michael Jackson, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me? Bro, pull over somewhere.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you go for it?
Pull over for about 5 minutes, Mike.
I can talk to you. I'm in the Galleria area. Go ahead, go for it though.
What I want to say?
I'm in the Galleria. I'm trying to get out of the traffic, but I heard your message. I heard the message how you said that reparation and injustice and doing a deep legacy, a child of milestone, and everything else. And I think that that was a great speech that you gave about Dr. Martin Luther King, you know, with the nonviolence and everything else, sir, Father. But I really feel that
let me ask you this, Mike. Let me ask you this,
yes,
because I heard you was at the court. I heard you was at the courts when they met, when the situation was going on, and you kind of got whiff of the situation. Tell me about what you experienced there.
I actually didn't go into details with the police report, actually, but I know that it just wasn't adding up with me about the injustice that he was saying that this guy's attorney, they were trying to give this young man 25 to life or something for a police brutality. And that's when I stepped in and met the mother and the father and the son and his wife, very good, godly people. So I felt their pain that day, and I just could not. I was going to court myself. I got a dismissal, but I felt those people pain really bad, and they needed help. They were very comfortable and you know, homely, good people. Not, you know, not homeless, but humbly. I want the word is humbly people. And I felt their spirit, and I said, please call me, because I have a father, my godfather, Minister David Jeremiah, and he fights for his justice for people that, you know, lives that don't know. He's an advocate for that. So if you need to speak to someone, please don't hesitate to call me, because my father will come in and step in and help and be a good spokesman for you. As an attorney, you know, you need an attorney as a wise person to represent, to see the good exculpatory. Don't let your son be making a statistics on this bluebird in these prisons out here, because we've all been there and done that. And now that we're wise, I used to be Saul, but now I'm Paul today. 10 years, 5 months, and 17 days. So I'll change my life for the good Lord as well. So I'm thankful. I'm blessed. Whatever I could do to bring in some edification, to bring in some uplift and upgrade, I'll be willing to do that. We have to go to the district attorney's office, the prosecutor's office, and go to the Supreme Court, First Circuit, Third Circuit, Fifth Circuit. Doesn't matter to me. We got to go all the way to Texas Supreme Court. Let's do it. I'm willing, because I know
that's why we're here. You was at the courthouse. You kind of got whiff of the case going on. You said you felt the humbling spirit, made contact, made acquaintances, made introduction to OG, and now we're here.
That's correct. That's how that happened, sir. That's exactly how that happened. And Dad did a follow-up. I'm so proud of him today. I got the call just now and said it was proactive, and there the family is right there. That is
we all here. We all here. We live at Mo City Radio.
Well, Mike,
in Mo City.
Just listen to us now. We finna, you just ride and listen. We finna go on a little bit further, and because we entertaining 4 or 5 different lawyers and I'm waiting to see who's gonna give us the best deal because no way that the boy got a gun pulled on him, and when he got the gun pulled on him, that he was already scared. So when he come back and the people going crazy on him, he didn't ask them to do what you asked him. Can you use the phone? Right. After they took you way in a police car on Reed Road and Cullen and let you out. You had to walk almost an hour. No car, no phone. So your whole mental messed up right there.
So hold on. Just
you didn't know that?
I know it, but those people who watching live right now and the people who may watch this later don't know.
Okay.
Right. So let's just before we continue, let's just give a brief recap and feel free to jump in if I get any of this wrong. Right. But basically, for y'all who tuned in, bro, Mr. Mayshack right here, got into a situation on Southwest Houston. HPD picked him up. And instead of them following protocol and booking him and taking him in or whatever they was going to do, they drove around Houston, ended up dropping him off near South Park, right? Dropping him off near the South Side, and he had to walk. In that situation, got into another situation, right? Got into another situation at an apartment complex where they dropped him off at with the maintenance people at the apartment complex, and then. Okay.
Almost an hour.
Okay, so walk from Reed Road.
So you already
so
upset.
They was and dig this Reed Road. So they was on the way to
do you know how far that is?
They take you to and instead
to walk an hour and ask somebody for a phone, and they went crazy. He never thinking they're gonna. All he said, "I'm trying to call my mama. I'm trying to call somebody to come pick me up."
Yeah. So that's what the apartment got.
That's what they said.
Okay, and so then they called the police.
A nigga, somebody stupid and ignorant, don't like it's you. Lord, have mercy. So when the police come, yeah, because them boys try to jump me. So you drop.
I kind of like faced towards the police, and I'm like, whoa, what the? And they had the gun pointed at me. So I dropped the pipe. I took off running. Probably got maybe about 10, 20 yards. They paid me.
Yeah, because your shoes weren't on.
Yeah, I ain't have my shoes tied. I probably would have got away with my shoes tied. But at the end of the day, I probably got about 10, 20 yards, and then they hit me with the taser. I fell face first on the concrete. I chipped a few of my back teeth in my mouth. Scraped up my hand. And, as the police officer, as they came and corralled me to stop the handcuff me, guy put his knee on the back of my back, on my back, and pretty much he was stressing me out.
The pictures Chuck showing right now where they beat you up.
Yeah.
You handcuffed.
So this is before I'm handcuffed. So this is after I'm tasing. So they're trying to put the handcuffs on me. So they grabbed me. They got his knee on my back, and he's trying to grab my arm because I kind of fell on my arm. So he's trying to grab my arm and try to put my arm behind my back. But I'm trying to. He's got his knee on the same.
You trying to let him do it,
I'm trying to let him do
but
it.
his knee on you.
But his knee's on my back.
Okay,
So
right.
he's telling me, shut the fuck up. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to shut the fuck up. So I'm like, I'm letting him grab my arm and put him behind my back.
So you trying to do what's right.
Yeah. So
where they can stop.
So they can stop
beating on you.
Yeah. So at least what I'm saying. At least I don't get this don't go add up.
Yeah. So you want the Rodney King move.
Yeah.
So when your arm get behind you, okay, I'm handcuffed. I'm handcuffed. Now what happened?
They handcuffed me. So they picked me up and grabbed me off the ground, and then they sat me next to on top of like a little sidewalk. Train. I'm sitting there. I'm asking God, why? Like, why do these people keep messing with me? Because it's the second time that I've been.
Well, did they beat you again?
So this is when they started. This is when the guy came up to me and started punching me in the face with my hands behind my back. So he started punching me.
Stop. Mama, I'm going to leave. I'm going to let y'all have the show. I got to go. I can't take this. You telling me they done pick you up?
Pick me up. My hands.
Chuck, can you listen to this?
My hands. I'm handcuffed. I can't assault anybody. I can't do nothing to anyone. And he punched me in my face. And I'm like, what?
You like this?
I'm like this, handcuffed. Nope, with handcuffed. I can't go nowhere. I'm sitting on the curb. I'm sitting like right here on the curb, and the dude punching me in the face. I'm like, bro, what the, you know what I'm saying? And I wear glasses, so my glasses flew off the face, of course. And I'm acting like, bro, what the fuck? Like, you punching me? I'm like, I ain't even doing nothing, dog. And then next thing you know, they, you know what I'm saying? He kind of like kicked me on the side.
This how this happened.
This is how this. No, it's on this side because there's another police officer on this side. Because I had both my eyes were dark. It kind of.
You just showed it, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, both
okay.
my eyes were dark. Like both.
Give me that picture.
I had a fractured orbital bones in my eye, my right side of my eye.
You got that?
Thank God I was able to heal it.
You got it?
Once I got to jail, they first they took me to the hospital. Cats, I was there, handcuffed to the bed, handcuffed here and handcuffed by the leg. I was there for about a day and a half. Once they took me back,
They didn't call your mother to come see you? Your father? Wait. I beat you up, rupture you up, and I don't call your mother? They didn't give you access to a telephone?
On my wrist, they had orange whiskey on my band.
Ladies and gentlemen, we in 2024. And y'all want to put Donald Trump in the office when he just said that he'll give immunity to all police officers on that Project 2025? In his name, in 922 pages, his name in there 312 times. This ain't about no racism. This is something about fascism. Donald Trump is a racist. He's a Ku Klux Klan. I don't know why everybody faking it. The man don't give a hell about nobody. His name is in Project 25, mother. 312 times. That's over a third. That's 1 over 3rd.
It's important that you brought up the police getting immunity, right?
Yeah.
And so when we were pre-gaming, I was asking questions. I was like, so where we at in reference to that? Because it's hard as hell to tell the police on the police.
Come on,
right? You can't just go to the police and be like,
the police not gonna police the police. Exactly. Even the innocent ones ain't gonna say nothing.
And so
they barely got the guy who just went to jail. He got sentenced to black police officer.
How much they gave him?
They gave him a 60 piece.
They gave him a 60 piece. The black officer who
just 6 years.
60.
He needed it.
Yeah, the one who raided the white folks out.
He the first one that ever did like that. But
that's because he raided the white folks out.
Yeah,
that's why I said what I said.
Yeah, if it's been black,
it's
been 6 years.
It's still in court.
It's been 60 to 6.
And so we talk about police immunity, right? And so I think that's the challenge we'll run up against.
Sonia Massey
in this situation here.
She said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus."
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, y'all don't know she said it twice. Mm-hmm. And he said, don't you say that no more. I shoot you in your mother. And I ain't gonna say all of them. No, he didn't do it then. No. He pointed. Don't you say that. I shoot you in your head. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Her hand like this, Chuck. Mm-hmm. She turned this way. The pot over here.
Mm-hmm.
Her hand ain't on no pot. So she can't throw no water. He turned around and shoot her straight in the head. And did, I'm on the show, Robert Gunn. I'm on the show. I'm on Gloves Up, Guns Down. You need to call in. Gloves Up, Guns Down. Matter of fact, you can do it right now. Mr. Gunn, I'm finna give you my producer. We need to know, what do you think about all this shooting and killing in Houston and how we can get the guns out the hand? Let me give you my producer. That's Robert Gunn. He had a show called Spell B.
Robert Garner, how you doing, sir? You live on Gloves Up, Guns Down right now. We live in studio. We actually got a gentleman, victim of some police brutality. Thank God he wasn't killed, but he here kind of telling his story. And so you just happen to call in one of them moments. And so how can you contribute to our conversation?
Well, first of all, you got to say that. He's been trying to tell people about guns up and guns down, but he won't do it the way that he talking. It's the street, and it's the law. And, it's God laws. And if he tell you about what's going on with prophecy, Daniel 12:4 says, Daniel set up the book, this is the time of the end. When man get too much knowledge, these prophets going to start coming into place. And he's been trying to prophesy based on he's been through over the years to tell people, put the guns down.
Pick up the glove.
Put the gloves on. And pick up the gloves. But there's a lot of people not listening to him. People in high places that can really help. But you got millions of people going to vote right now. So he's the type of guy that they should have on his platform. Overall, he's dealing with people that no one's even listening to that are using the gun. So what better advocate to have someone like him that have both sides of the coin to make these young people put the guns down? So
No,
that's why I
definitely.
said,
Definitely. And that's what we're talking about now. Let me ask you this, kind of bring you right into our conversation.
Yes,
how
sir.
do you feel about policing the police?
about policing, could you be a little bit more?
Well, exactly. Like it's hard to. Our guest today was a victim of police brutality, right? But he can't just go tell the police on the police, right? And so I just want to get your input on that.
Well, again, that's why you need someone like Dr. Jeremiah that been in the system, been out of the system. He can go in. You need someone that's a liaison between the people and the police department. And, the days are gone, like, we have city councilors like Ben Reyes, like in the 1980s when Bob was near them was mayor. You can go someone get arrested and you can just pick up the phone and get them out. Well, you can't do that now. It's too much accountability. But what Jeremiah's doing, he's trying to do something of substance. He has the ear of these people that's in the street. Maybe if someone would listen to him and give him some money, what he needs for his program, I'm quite sure, man, some of the killing will stop in the city.
That's right.
I mean, Houston is not that big, man. You only have 3rd Ward, 4th Ward, 5th Ward, 6th Ward. You got Missouri City. Most
Acres Home.
You got
Acres Home and Greenpoint.
Well, I hear what you're saying, but reality is we're the 4th largest city, right? And so on that strength,
we can open up vocation school and do that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But I get the strength of what you're saying. I think it's they say it's 6 degrees of separation between people. I believe it's only 4 in Houston, right? I think every 4th person probably knows somebody you know. And so on that end, Houston not that big. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody knows people who know somebody. And so you're right. I think that people do need to come together.
If we start a fire here, we do it here in Mo City. We leave from Mo City to 3rd Ward, the Cashmere Garden, the Acres Home, 3rd Ward, 5th Ward. We can do it. We just have to start the fire. We done started the fire. God had Robert Gunner to call in. He have a lot of people with him, lawyers, constituents, so he can help us do. He had Spelling Bee. He was trying to do this back 10 years ago with Spelling Bee, trying to get the children to do spellings and do Spelling Bee contests where they could put the guns down. He been begging them to do that. He put the show on 3-4 times, but they would never give him the money he needed to keep the Spelling Bee going. If the children are studying for spelling and they're doing anything besides shooting and killing each other and drugs and hookah pipes and tattoos, then they would find something else to do. But they want to use our children, Robert, and send them to prison where they can make $40 billion a year. Did you not try to do Spelling Bee? Did they give you the money you needed? I don't care who that is.
It's been a struggle, but what I think needs to happen, what I think you need to do, Dr. Jeremiah, what you need to create a movement. When I say about movement, you got Brother Muhammad on your team. You got the city of Houston team. These people go out here and have walks, marathons, 10,000 marathon walks. For what? For Chevron. Why don't they sponsor that? They always talk about, letting people out early on bail, this and that. Hey, man, do something about it. Why don't you create a walk for, gloves up, guns down? Why don't
Thank you.
Movement? Why don't you?
That's a good one.
I'll get behind you on it. And, and let's try to get some type of big sponsor because it seems like that's the way everybody wants to go now. Everybody wants, you have a walk. You have a cancer walk. You have an AIDS walk. You always got some type of walk. So I would tell you,
Good
Dr.
idea.
Jeremiah, why don't
Yeah,
you create some
stop the
type of
violence
walk?
walk.
Well,
Stop the violence type walk.
they already
That's
got
very
that.
good.
Stop the violence walk. He need to create his with guns, with
Won't you speak next?
Gloves up,
with,
I
guns
want to
down.
say something.
guns down. Yeah, he create their own movement. And man, they got to get behind it. They got to. What's the people be on Fox 26 News every day? They always Andy Kahn, Crime Stoppers. Get Crime Stoppers. You always talking about you have people out early on bond. Get behind me. Harris County Commissioner Court. Get behind me. City of Houston, City of get behind me. So get with all these people, put them on blast. Y'all talk about all this on top. Let's get together like y'all do. Don't you get ready for a hurricane come in town? Don't they prepare you for that? Well, get them prepared for guns up. I mean, man.
Gloves up, guns down.
You're right, and you know what? And speaking on this here, since we in voting season, I'll take it a step further because I just left the polls, getting my early voting on, and so yeah, Ron Reynolds, you got my ballot, fam. Sheriff Eric Fagan out here in Fort Bend County, you got my vote, fam. Kamala Harris, you got my vote. Like I went and done that the other day, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Councilman Monica Riley for this precinct right here. You got my vote. Shout out to Councilman Boney running that side of Mo City. Like me and my wife was in the polls doing our duty for what you're saying right now, right? Putting people in place who can actually take effective action, who can put stuff in motion. And so you're right. When we do a walk, these is the people who need to be out there walking with us. You know what I'm saying? Who need to be out speaking, who need to be out contributing, who need to be out raising funds. Definitely. I need you on the mic.
Another thing is like when we get to put both these people into these offices, they talk to us about what they're gonna do. We need them to be about what they're
exactly. Take action.
Take action.
So Father, I think he was gonna say something as well.
Well, you know, one thing I noticed is I don't care what, but when you see a police, there's something that there's an uncomfortable feeling.
Man.
And that uncomfortable feeling, it has no age to it. So you automatically know that when you look at the color of your skin,
because uncomfortable feeling
it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. And so even being uncomfortable, we have an issue. And that issue is much larger than we even expect. So when you come to someone of a younger age, they don't even realize the fact that other people are dealing with the same issue.
Come on.
Just like he can be abused, I can be abused too. So there's something that we've got to understand from a bigger picture that this is a major issue, not only in this city, but in all the cities, because we have one thing in common, and that is when you turn around, you're either brown or you're black. And even being that, is something inside of us that says, I cannot or I should not, because I will be taken advantage of. And nobody wants to be taken advantage of. And when you listen to a young man's story about being taken advantage of, it's deeper than you can even imagine.
Come on.
And pain is something that never goes away, because pain is one of those things that keeps going over and over.
Come on.
When you wake up,
we call it trauma.
There's
Come
pain,
on.
there's trauma. So today I'm hearing that, yes, we got to look at this and say to ourselves, we got to do something. And what do? He's given us a great idea.
Thank you,
Robert.
Build
on, because we got people talking, but you got to start put talk to a walk, to do something.
Oh no, he got Burger King. He got food and got fair treatment.
This man killed the people on a Wednesday night at a Bible study. They took him to Burger King or wherever. Didn't whoop him, didn't slap him. He shot 8 or 9 and killed them. And left one witness to tell the people how he killed everybody. Get it, mother.
Hey. Both of them, Eric, as they grew up, do not, and Eric, I guess, in fear and the condition of his what he was in, not to run, stand, and we fight it in court. I said, take a stand, yes sir, no sir, whatever, and we'll fight it in court. Don't plead your case to them or whatever, because that's what irritates them, and they will do more. I said, stand and let's fight it in court. But this is totally different than what I've been telling him.
Right, right.
Because of the fear for his life,
Right.
He ran and been running. That have even now, I'm happy that he's able to talk about it because he's been in shock. He didn't talk about this to us about maybe a month.
My
2
God.
months. Yes, because every time he get ready to talk about it, he pain, and you can hear the trauma in him. So we just backed off.
Back off.
We backed off. So today he's able to talk about it a little bit more, and then he's bringing out more from what happened. Because I didn't know they had drew the guns out on him when the police officer went to the apartment complex. I said, "What?" He said, "Yeah, Mama, they drew the guns out on me, and when I turned around, that's why I dropped it and I ran." So that pain in him, and that pain I see in my child. This is a child who went to academy in Hilton Head, South Carolina.
My God. Come on.
He's been around multicultural people.
Come on.
He's a golfer.
Come on.
He went to South Carolina University. Whereas he was the only first black person to open up a golf to play golf at that university.
My
The
God.
first black person coming in to play golf at that
That university.
At that
What's the name of the university?
Yeah, it was a university.
Yes, what she's saying, this is an upstanding young man.
Yes, he's upstanding.
This is an educated young man. This ain't not.
I'm glad to have him with us. I already chose him today on this thing, but I want to speak behind what you said.
So, Mr. Garner, I'm not sure if you know, when you called in, I was in studio guest earlier this summer was beat by police, man. And so we're in here today kind of discussing it live, trying to draw some attention to it and beginning to start making a plea and acquire some resources to deal with.
We're going to do that walk. Tell him we're doing the walk.
That literally, your recommendation is a good idea.
We're doing it.
And so just give you some insight on the discussion we had when you called.
You know. So, Mother, give me my phone. Mother, what I want to say to you in front of this studio, because I want nobody to get it wrong. He would have done what you said if the guns had not been pulled on him earlier. And then what I heard him say, when he pivoted and turned this way, he seen the police. And he seen what was in his hand. So he said, I don't want to get shot. So he dropped it. I still think they might shoot me. Let me run. So he run. Because he feel like this is my last chance. You don't know what it feels like to have guns pulled on you. They will shoot you. The bullet coming, you like, the bullet is on the way. You understand what I'm saying? So he ran, and his shoes wasn't tied, and he fell. They tased him, handcuffed him, then start beating him again. Yeah, they could have shot him. It was a miracle they didn't shoot him.
They didn't shoot him when he was running.
That was God.
That's what I said. I'm glad
that was God.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
and the cover up, let me help with the cover up. And ladies and gentlemen, they not getting with this. The lawyer coming in with us to work with us. We work with them in our investigation team. They only charge him because what they did. Give me the picture, Chuck. This is the only reason they charge him, ladies and gentlemen. For this reason. There's no other reason why they charge this child. For this reason. They're trying to cover up, Chuck, what they done to him. So the only way to cover it up, I've been in the system. The only way to cover it up is say he did something else. They ain't got a scratch on him nowhere.
I would love to see body cam.
Well, let me say this and let me serve notice to him. We're getting a forensic. We're going to get a forensic. And if y'all alter that tape, and I know you have, thank you for the lawsuit. They didn't alter it. They are not going to show and hand their captain, lieutenant, the tapes and say, look, we beat this nigga. In their mind, how can we alter this? Okay, move. That's what they do. They had it all in Austin. They had to shut that whole thing down in Austin. One in Houston, they had to move it. These people are not of God. You got about 45, 50% of good police officers, but they ain't got no help. They say something, they get retaliated on. Yeah. So you got to get an outside, and they don't mean that. So they got to get look out for the community, right? We got to look out for them. So you got to get an outside community to come in on this. So we're going to get the federal government to get the police to police.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was getting to.
Yeah.
Right? How do you police?
Yeah, the only way.
In any other situation, I don't care if you're in education, you're in corporate America, you in the streets, like you got to go to somebody's boss.
We tried to put a board together one time. I've never told nobody. Robert, United Front, some Christians, the freedom fighters, the activists, the judges, lawyers. We're going to put a whole panel together where we could police to police when something go wrong. But they won't give us no subpoena power. And they wouldn't let us say what should happen. Mm-hmm. Well, ain't no sense having the board.
Yeah.
We wasting time. You give me your Rolls Royce. And you give me the key. But ain't no gas in the car, so it ain't going to crank. I look good in it. So you can get on my panel and speak about it, but you're never going to be about it. So we wouldn't do the panel. They not going to do justice. The only way a police going to be ever correct if they get a people and pick 13 people that's doing the work, and we have a panel, so we can police the police. That's the only way it's going to ever be. Because if you asking the police, they not going to do it. And the chief of police, he can only do so much. And I'm going to work with him. You know, he took what's name place. I'm going to work with him, and we'll see if he's going to do what's right. Because I'm going to take him. I'm going up there and ask him, have you heard about this? If he didn't, he go all the stuff. You know? And hopefully by then we have a lawyer too. Because this going all over America, because what they did to him, I don't believe in the word luck. Luck is Lucifer, the devil. He's blessed to be sitting here. Because they started shooting him guns, then they still tried to kill him with their hands. Mm-hmm. Then he had to go back to the hospital. Thank God. Yeah, thank God they saved him. Thank God what else you been taught? Thank God been taught do trauma. So they're a trauma hospital. Yeah, they're a trauma hospital.
I'm going to get into a song and 2 ads, and then we'll come back and kind of get on these other 2 stories we got. Do right that. And y'all tuned in to Gloves Up, Guns Down with OG Johnny Binder Jr., aka Jeremiah. I'm Chuck. We live on Mo Serious Entertainment, broadcasting live from Mo City Radio in the heart of Mo City, Texas. Be back.
Silence. Silence. Silence.
Poet Prophet.
Your silence speaks volumes. It's loud and clear. Selective what I hear. Ask the Lord, incline my ear. This 2020 year to prove that we can persevere. I'm so sincere that change is near. It ain't no time for fear. The only time you got something to say is when people riot, or you bring a black on black. Other than that, you silent. Please stay quiet. Change is on the horizon. America was built on it. Why you surprised by the violence? We supposed to march, protest, and kneel. Did that for Castile. It still gives me chills. And if I keep it real, should have been a closed deal. Officer still not guilty. Now tell me, can you feel? It's a time to speak, a time to shut up. Are you gonna stay hard or will you nut up? Praying for peace, getting ready for war, staying at ease. Got guns by the door. Rest in peace, George Floyd. You in heaven's army. You and Breonna Taylor and Ahmaud Arbery. I'm praying daily, trying to protect my sanity. Watched another black man die, another tragedy. Watched him give his last breath. praying for his family. Every time I see the picture, the coppers looking back at me. Each time we lost one, this really can't be happening. Mothers losing sons and these kids losing daddies. On live TV, we all witness the trauma. Getting numb to it now, that's another problem. We gotta deal with creating mental illness. That's why I pen this to release these pinned up feelings. Brothers getting killed in front of their children by the police, not even treating us like civilians. You can stay silent, protecting your privilege. You ain't gotta say nothing, I promise I hear you. But can you hear me without fear and prejudice? We just wanna live free and be citizens. Equal opportunities, health care and benefits. To not be charged guilty when we innocent. Better loans for black businesses. You listening? Tired of getting the minimum. We tired of being limited. Especially when I know that God made us in his images. And I don't believe Jesus want me to be militant. That ain't my lane, man. I'm way less threatening. I'd rather strategize and prepare for the reckoning. Invest in the youth, cause it's all about development. If you staying silent, then you really being negligent. I know it's delicate and put you somewhat out your element. Worried about what your peers say when you expressing it. I came to encourage you, don't be hesitant. Use your privileges to make betterment relevant. All lives matter, but black lives is feeling desolate. Flint, Michigan, still drinking on that sediment. In the meantime, vote for another president, one that's not racist and belligerent. Change gon' come, I guarantee you this is definite. Remaining positive in a world full of pessimists. You can stay silent or you can give a testament, cause I'ma keep grinding until Jesus settle it. Silence. Yo, rep the movement with Mo Serious Fashions. Copy a fresh snapback or hoodie or a tee. All representing the Mo City Podcast, Debate with Bake, or Gloves Up, Guns Down. Everything is custom made with love from our top-notch manufacturers. We got a dope range of colors and sizes to fit your vibe. Everything from blue, red, green, black, white, and more. Rep the Mo and keep it fresh, fam. Hit up moseries.com/merchandise and order today. Let's go.
We want to know.
Men's Fragrance, your home for 100% authentic men's cologne. We carry high-end fragrances like Creed, YSL, Gucci, Polo, and more with below retail prices. All orders come with free shipping. Order online at mens-fragrance.net. Men's Fragrance. Smell good for less.
You talking about
Stop. It's COVID, flu, and RSV season. Boost your immune system now.
Fortress was developed to provide key ingredients that provide such aid to the body's immune mechanisms.
So how do I fight COVID, the flu, and RSV?
So our job isn't to defend ourselves from things, it's to help support our body's natural immune system to begin with. And when you look at Fortress, that's exactly what we're after. Individually sourced ingredients that have been demonstrated to support our natural immune system and help our bodies just do a good job at what they're naturally meant to do. And that's why Fortress is a very nice combination of these independently sourced ingredients that can help support a healthy immune system.
Learn more about Fortress and natural ways to boost your immune system by clicking the link.
Yo, we back. Y'all live,
Yeah.
man. Gloves up, guns down. I'm Chuck. We here with OG Johnny Bonder Jr., a.k.a. Minister David Jeremiah. We got a special guest in the building, man. Eric Mayshack, a recent victim of police brutality here in Houston, Texas. He got his lovely parents in the building with him. Ain't nothing like seeing support from family. And so we've just been talking about his story, right? Right. He HPD, and I got partners on HPD. You know what I'm saying? So this is disheartening for me to hear. Yeah, we got questions. Y'all got answers. And so like
GoFundMe. And send it to Chuck so we can put it up here. I'm gonna tell him why they need to send you the money for everything he needs, from lawyer fee to psychiatrist, all the stuff that's necessary needed. Go on, Chuck.
Well, so OG brought him in today. He said, Chuck, we need to go early today. Y'all know we usually live every Thursday at 6 p.m. But we started earlier today around 2. And because of the situation at hand.
That's right. That's right.
Because of the situation at hand. So what's the next step from here?
Well, we give it to him where he can send it to himself. She giving you the GoFundMe. I want to put it on the screen where they can see it. So what's she doing now, ladies and gentlemen? She giving our producer a GoFundMe so he can take it and send it to himself and put it on the screen. They done raised a little bit over 6,000 so far. They probably gonna raise 30, 40, 50,000, if not more. Number one, the lawyer fee gonna be a little high because they offer them a crazy sentence that don't even make no sense.
So talk about that, right? Because that's what MJ said he heard in the court, right? He said, "Man, I heard the 25 years, I heard this, I heard that,
yeah,
and I knew that wasn't right." And this is my phone. And so, what did they offer?
What they offer you?
Right now it says 5 years of life.
5
years to 99. 5 to 99.
That's like
5 to 99.
All his life
for the assault. And what was the charge?
Aggravated assault on the
Now, that again, Chuck, that's a cover.
5 to 99 on an aggravated assault on the street.
And ain't nobody got beat up but him. Ain't nobody bled but him. Won't nobody rush to the hospital twice but him. There's no other victim. So I'm gonna reverse psychology. I'm gonna get one of the lawyers, Ben Hall. I'm gonna get Willie Garrett, Ben Crump, Dr. Ronald Ray Muhammad. I'm gonna get one of them. I'm just trying to see which one gonna be the best. And we filed a lawsuit and taking the case because we filed it because he got beat up. He bled. He almost died. Handcuffed for a day and a half. Then he bring his parents out. Then leave from the hospital and had to rush him back. How long you was gone from the hospital for it to bring you back? Because it went out that bad. Did you hear that? He wasn't up, but he could have died there. That's what they do now. Over 20-something people in 2 years then died in that crazy jailhouse downtown. He'd have been another one. Bite the dust.
During that whole ordeal, when we didn't know, we knew he went to
Fix that. Chuck, fix that.
We didn't even know he went to jail or anything. We didn't have any information on him, so we called up to the county.
So you don't know where yet?
I don't know where my child. Where he went.
Your child just gone.
He just
missing.
gone. And we kept calling and we kept calling. One of the police officers said that he couldn't talk because the judge had sealed it. It was sealed. It was sealed.
Ain't no such thing.
What is sealed?
It ain't no such thing.
That's what they
He's a
told us.
habitual liar.
It was sealed and they couldn't tell us where he was.
They beat him up. They beat him up, and they didn't want y'all to see the evidence. They didn't want y'all to take the pictures of the wounds, him bleeding and stuff. So they had to cover it up. So while he there, they came up with this hysterical lie, like Donald Trump do, told 33,000 lies in 4 years. So it's the same thing, the same liars. They lied like it ain't nothing. He lied.
So we couldn't get in contact with him for about a week or so.
Yeah, man. That's a whole week. Don't know where your son is.
Probably better than a week. Better than a week.
Chuck, think about your mother don't know where you at for a week. Come on, man. My mother would have had a heart attack too.
Yeah, and you know, you calling the jails, you calling the cemetery, you calling the mortuary, you looking all in the classifieds, you calling friends and family. No, we still
Okay. It's just mother. Only thing I can say to you, I'm gonna call Catherine and tell her to put another 25 on there for a psychiatrist. She'll put on there and explain it. You know she good because he gonna need it. What they did to him and then off him 5 to 99. Wait a minute, you done beat me up, put me in the hospital, fractured me. I could have died in the hospital, rushed me back within 2 hours. And then you have the audacity to lie and say, I hit you. That's not a scratch on you. And I'm confused. How did I hit you in my hands behind my back? When did I hit you? Last year sometime? So stop the lie. They are habitual liars. And them two police, we going to take some of the money and do an investigation on them. That's what I said. I hope you can hear me. Because they done did it before. This ain't the first time. So you have to go through their records to see all the people they done beat up and all the people they done shot. We're going to get a 10-year span on each one of them. And watch what I'm telling you. This is what they do. You ain't the first one. They didn't practice on him. That's what they do.
Yeah, this was normal. This was standard operating procedure for them.
Wasn't no practicing. This is what they do. He's sitting on the curb and walk up to him, hit him, and that's systemic racism.
They're on the video. I punched him in the face.
I guess whenever they do the investigation or whatever, so the person, yeah, I punched him in the face.
He said it to investigators.
So the person, I punched him in the face.
Did they have the record on? We'll get up.
You can see it there. I saw it
We gonna get it. They can try to hide, y'all can attempt to hide whatever you want. But like Michelle Obama said, they go low, we go high. We're gonna get God. God gonna be in this. And we will be the winner. And we will raise $50,000, $60,000, $70,000. You know why we're gonna raise it? Well, y'all can be comfortable enough so we can do everything we need to do with forensic, with investigation, everything we need to do so we can hand this stuff to the DA. We won't dismiss it.
All right, so dig this. If y'all watching right now and you live, there's a QR code on the screen. Take out your phone, go to whatever you use to scan barcodes. Scan the QR code, man. That's gonna lead you directly to the GoFundMe page for young Mr. Eric Mayshack right here. We are trying to raise money to not only bring in legal counsel and support, but we need resources, therapy and physical therapy and things of that nature. So if this come across your timeline and you part of our culture and you rock with the community, more importantly, you rock with Mr. Jeremiah, so you know we're not here gaming or shaming or anything like that. Tap in, right? Tap in, scan the code, make a donation, man. $5, $50, $500, it don't matter. We'll make a donation and support the vision.
And this is why, ladies and gentlemen, they beat him up, handcuffed. All the money goes to the mother. The mother's in full control. She's writing the check to the lawyers, to the investigators, to forensic. It's a shame that we have to even go through all this. You need to dismiss it and pay him for beating him up. But we got to go through all this here because the police that beat him up lied and said he beat them up. And ain't now one of them got a scratch on. So if he was handcuffed, it must have been a ghost or somebody did it. Come on, y'all. We need to stop this buffoonery. This child deserves better. All our children deserve better. So we stop it with him, we can stop it with the other one. And that's why we got to stop it, and we got to stop it now. And enough is enough. It's just too much what they done to us, man. You know, brother, I want to apologize for them silly police officers, but it's a God that's up high. There's God in there, it ain't him. And God is going to get us justice. And yeah, they don't know what they do. So I'm glad that God put this in the front of me through my brother Mike. And I'm glad that the mother now is my family. I love her. And the father, love him, and the child. And he'll be working with me. Y'all gonna see him a whole lot. He's super intelligent. You'll see that he's not no thug. He's not dumb. You'll see that. So there's no reason to do what they done. And God will have the last word. Thank you again, young man. Let's go to the next one, Chuck. So when they see that Q code, some of you ball players, some of you rappers, put 1,000, put 400, put 200. Be a part of justice. We done bought rims, we done bought Rolex watches, we done bought hookah pipes, we go to Go-Go Club, throw money on the stage. We done did all that. Ain't no justice in none of that. Let's save some life. Jay-Z, I want to thank you for help getting 7, 8 people out of jail, paying their law fee, getting them out. Keep doing it, brother. And Beyonce, I know you're supposed to be on Friday. That's good. Let's fan the tickets, Chuck. So let's get this young man here justice. Okay? Let's donate. Let's hit that Q card and let's do what we need to do. Thank you. What's the next case?
We'll go to one more story, man, and then we'll be ready to close it.
All right.
Here's another unfortunate situation. Harris County Police involved.
Hey, I'm coming up right for that. Hey, move left, move left.
Coming in.
Hey, just be careful. He's gonna charge out you and stop. Bro, chill. Hey, chill. Relax. Chill. Hey, stop. Chill. On the ground. Drop the knife. Chill. On the ground. Chill. On the ground. Ceasefire. Hold it. Hey, shots fired. Knife still in play. We're still doing verbal commands. Hey, I got lethal. You guys check yourself. Medical aid. Get gloves. I got the knife. Get the knife. I got cuffs. Get that pad down. All right, we got an arm. Hey, cuffs are on. Yeah.
Hey, down by the shop.
Put on my shop. Bring him to the front right here so the medical can get. Hey, I'll put him in the shop. Hey,
let him know he's still alive. He's still breathing and conscious. He's got multiple gunshot wounds.
You can tase him and stop him.
That's the video. That was
where you have on his arm. If you tase you, and then all of a sudden you come up with issues where you got all of these wounds on your arm, so they had to do more than just pull. They had to drag you. So tasing, and then how do you get these after being tased? They got to be dragging you.
They drugged him. They didn't pick him up. They drugged him.
They drugged him. So that's and we kind of draw a parallel to his case based off of what we just saw.
What we just saw.
And so and honestly, I didn't even preview that video. I thought it was gonna cut to the news station. I didn't realize it was just the body cam footage, right? And so I just find that interesting because we were talking about body cam footage, right. That's I think more the reason why we need the body cam footage. You know what I'm saying? Because even in this case here, poor young man who was clearly on some sort of chemical imbalance. He was wet. He was on something to be charged, and the group was loaded police with guns aimed at you with a knife. Yeah, he was on something else, and I feel like y'all right. Y'all should have taken. But for the sake of what we're talking about today, and first off, God bless him. I don't want to just bypass it like he wasn't a real life. He was somebody's son, somebody's cousin. He was a real life. You know what I'm saying? And so I don't want to just.
There was no reason to kill him
like that. But there was no reason to kill him. Is the point I'm making, and how important body camera footage is. Like that's important, man. I think that seeing it from their point of view, right, to see how even in this case here, he had a knife, but he still wasn't a threat. And they could be trained to see it differently, right? In the case we just looked at, I'm confident they trained to see it differently. But I can disarm somebody who got a knife. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so y'all trained to do this. And then y'all got like tasers and other weapons that y'all can use that don't necessarily have to. You don't have to go to deadly force. You don't have to go to deadly force. So they choose to go to deadly force. And I've seen the video.
They could have all that. The thing tased 10, 15 feet away.
Yeah,
tased him. That's all they had to do. Once they hit him with the taser, he gonna freeze and fall. You had to shoot him. You wanted to shoot him, and you did what you did. He die?
I don't know. He ended. I don't know the outcome of that story. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's all. That's all you got. There.
You heard him shot.
Yeah,
and they ain't missed. You see the blood on the ground like they was.
Yeah,
he took several.
It ain't no one shot neither.
He took several.
You know you shot the person. Why are you handcuffing this person when you know this person needs
the man
medical help?
The man bleeding out, and you handcuff him. You ain't called the medical system. You ain't called no 911. We got to dump down. None of that. You done handcuffed and then go in his pocket. For what? He already, whatever you just did to him, he out of it. He down. So whatever on me, I can't use it. Hey. Yeah, about the
You gotta actually brag.
yeah, that's a good one. No,
That's sliding across the concrete.
See?
That's sliding
Look.
across. That's sliding
Yeah,
across
that looks
the
like a
concrete.
motorcycle.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it looks like.
You had to hit
They
hard.
drug it.
Yeah, they drug it.
They drug it.
Yeah.
And look how bad it is.
Yeah.
You got that?
That's 2 weeks after.
That's
Yeah.
after I got out.
Didn't get it fresh.
Yeah, because fresh it was white meat.
If it's this bad after 2 weeks,
Yeah, it was
we
white
know
meat.
how to look at the first beginning.
I had people. I ain't gonna lie. I had real people that was pissed off at everybody saying, "Bro, that's fucked up." Like, you mad for you? Like,
Because they not only did that, but now you sitting in here like that.
yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? You sitting in here like that, just sitting here. Yeah, bro.
My God.
So let's get into one more story, man.
We're gonna go out on your song too.
All right, that's cool. To be honest, I ain't really preview this one either.
Gotta go all right. Gotta go all right. Yeah, mother, we got a lot
We are
more.
learning a Houston woman who was killed during a police chase yesterday is a mother who leaves behind 2 young daughters.
Well, Fox 26's
Come here,
Dominic
come here.
Keith is joining us live in Humble, where the suspected car thief smashed head on into the 40-year-old mom. Heartbreaking.
Come here,
Dominic.
come here, come here, come here.
Yeah, absolutely heartbreaking. Esoterica
What?
Spivey senselessly lost her life here on Highway 59. It was just before 7 o'clock last night when Humble police, those police officers were chasing a man who they say stole a Chevy Trailblazer, and they say he was believed to be armed. Now, several other agencies joined in, including state troopers, Houston Police, and Montgomery County Sheriff's Office. And according to HPD, all agencies stopped giving chase as Montgomery County Precinct 4 deputies continue pursuing the vehicle as that suspect drove the wrong way here on Highway 59, but he didn't drive the wrong way for long. He soon smashed into and killed the 40-year-old mother.
And I was like, God, don't take my child away from me. No words can even explain.
Oh my God.
I felt seeing my sister lay there.
Told him about that
Like
chasing for a stolen car. You put the helicopter on you, get the license plate number. Ain't no way they can go.
She didn't think she could have kids.
You
and when
chase
she
it, you
did,
know you're gonna run
she
into a
was
light
good
and run
mother
into
to her
somebody.
kids.
She enjoyed being a mom.
She enjoyed being a mom. And for life to be snatched, that she can't be that because of what took place with the chase is very painful. Those girls are her heart, her soul.
Remember, yeah.
She loves her girl. At the hospital, I went in and I just kissed and pulled the covers to touch my child, thinking about when I first had her, that was my last time. So I wanted to spend all my time that I could with her and just prayed. I want justice,
Chase
even
somebody
with
behind all of them.
the police officers.
The chase.
My
It
God.
could have been stopped sooner. I seen videos of them chasing him around a parking lot.
Oh,
It could have been
wait a
stopped
minute,
in
wait
the
a minute.
parking
The
lot.
mother of
And
two
while I
daughters
was
killed.
at the hospital, they were bringing him out.
Wait a minute.
And I
You
got
saying
the
both of
chance
them
to see
died?
his face.
No, she died. The mother
And I
died.
got the chance to
Oh,
tell
the mother of two daughters.
that you're a
help me
freaking
out.
coward.
Please
You
help
said
me
that to him. And you have taken the life of my sister and the life of my niece's mother.
Did he
say anything back? He had nothing to say.
Get away from y'all.
Now, that grieving sister, of course, is talking about the suspected car thief who is now facing much more serious charges. He is expected to be charged with homicide and felony evading. Now, Esoterica Spivey's fiance was also in the vehicle with her, and he survived. Reporting live in Humble, I'm Damalie Keith,
Damn.
Fox 26 News.
Well, I ain't gonna say damn happy for him. He survived with the trauma he got to live with. He survived the accident. Yeah, last name Spivey. Yeah.
Last
Spivey.
name what?
Spivey. And so, oh man. So RIP to
Man.
his fiance. You know what I'm saying? Lord, we ask for peace and comfort for these daughters.
Please,
Who got
please.
born without a mom. And we was talking about, bro, the police and how chases happen, right? And why.
We talked about it. I talked to the chief of police about it. I called him. I say, Chief, come on, man. Then I talked to the people. We can't keep that. They killed that woman on South Park.
Yeah, and off Alameda.
Yeah.
High-speed
Chasing
chase.
the car. You cannot chase a car. You're going to kill somebody. Somebody going to get killed. You take the license plate number, call the helicopter, call in, tell him where he's going. He can't go that far. Where he going?
You got a helicopter.
You only got so much gas.
The helicopter up here looking at him like a fool. Come on, y'all. Every time you do it, you kill somebody, and you keep on doing it and sweeping on the rug like we gonna forget it. Look, Chief Police, I don't know who you are, but you took what's the name place? Look, man, we coming to talk to you. Y'all gotta stop this chasing these people, man. Get their license plate number, call a helicopter. If you ain't gonna run in the front of him and stop him, right off the jump, run in the front of him and ram him to him and stop him right off that. But that chasing him for miles, he gonna run into the wrong traffic, the wrong way, gonna run past the red light. They ran the red light and killed this one. She was on the way to the store. And hold up, this was a police mother.
Yeah. Got hit.
Right in front of the discount store, the new gas station on Van Fleet and MLK. I videoed it. I did an interview out there. I couldn't believe it. I just asked the police, why? Why chase them? Well, no, why? What's that important? You want to catch a nigga that bad, huh? You gonna catch a nigga and kill somebody? Because you don't want the nigga to get away. Come on, y'all. Get the license plate number to the car, back up off the car, call the helicopter, and let it do what it do. But if you chase it, if you chase 10 cars, Chuck, 6 to 8 of them, somebody gonna get killed.
Man, we have more accidents on Houston highways without chasing. You know what I'm saying? Just regular people driving. You know what I'm saying? It's accidents daily.
45 is number one in America. We got the worst freeway in America on 45.
You know what I'm saying? And so now you're going to do a chase? Well, so now we bobbing and weaving?
Let me say this in closing. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate y'all coming out today. We gonna get with Hood News. I'm gonna get with Dr. Candace. We don't have to tell you no more. We need you. Now go to
Scan the code.
Scan the
Come
code.
across your timeline right now. Appreciate y'all who tuned in live with us. But you know, a lot of people will see this week, right? As you get on Instagram, as you get on Facebook, as you get on YouTube. Man, scan the QR code, man. Make a donation to a worthy cause. This ain't no plea to just raise money just to go F it over, right? No, we trying to give resources. We're trying to police the police, right? For the sake of my brother here who had an unfortunate engagement this summer with police. So we ain't even talking old news, we're talking current news. And so yeah, if this come across your timeline, take your phone out, man, cash out something. $5, $50, 500, 5 bands, whatever you feeling. But it's definitely for a worthy cause.
And God will bless you. God will bless you. I know for a fact God will bless you. So we were reading that scripture, and I read it again to Minister Wonder this morning. What you do for the poor, God says you also done for me. So I don't know what that brother was talking about. I ain't gonna call his name on there. I don't give to the poor. That's emphatically a lie. So I don't know why he got out there like that. But I pray that he come back and apologize, because I'm trying to hold back. I want to do what the pastor did and put the scriptures out there and show him he's completely wrong. You know, God said, when I was hungry, you didn't feed me. I was in prison, you come to visit me.
Yeah.
When you wouldn't even house me. When you did to the least of them.
Yeah, you did it to me.
You did it to me.
Yeah, I said
So-
his name, Pastor
so-
Keon. You out of line for
Yeah.
telling people not to give to the poor.
Yeah.
Like I was he was being politically correct, and it's usually the opposite way. But right now, like, no, fam, the scripture instructs us to do it. And if you're gonna say that's from scripture, then that was greed, fam. Not only he said don't give to the poor, he said put it in your offering. You know what I'm
Yeah, he
saying?
said the only way you get blessed if you put it in the tithe.
Yeah.
Keon, I wasn't going to call your name, but my
Man, we all
producer
know who you talking about.
called your name. So, you know, I know you personally, you're my friend. But you're wrong. So, you did it in public. So we addressed it in public because you're misleading a lot of people. And I'm not going to talk about the 2,100 people for the 4 million when you got a $100 million wife sitting on the side of you. And she can call Shaq, and he can get Coca-Cola, Pepsi, catalog, and Shaq can get 4-5 million. He just bought Century 20, Forever 21, J.C. Penney's. I think he got every press the catalog. Shaq is a billionaire. So again, young man, I love you, brother, but you got my number, 281-896-8215. Come on the show, brother. Come on the show. If you can't come now, we'll do a special show for you. Come on the show and apologize and let the people know something happened. You know, you need a psychosocial assessment of Dinetic, because what you said is emphatically a lie.
Approve the theory.
You know,
if you can show me
you can't prove that.
Where it say that?
Don't even attempt to prove that, because then you're gonna have us to admit you over there on McGregor. So don't let Chuck trick you into that one.
I'm just saying, he said it for a reason.
Yeah.
He said it with so much confidence and vigor, and
He didn't tell me he's gonna teach on it.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's no way he can teach on it. It's not in the Bible. It's not in the Quran. It's not in the Torah. I read all 3 of them. It's not in the encyclopedia or the dictionary. It's nowhere. This is something concocted, come out of him. I don't know where it come from. But you heard it from out the mouth of a babe. Young man, we love you, man. For you self-destruct, don't get arrogant or don't you do like Eddie Long. And God put you out of here. So come on back. You know my number. Come over here on the show, Missouri City 2234. Come on in this bank building and sit you on this couch where you can plead out to the people and apologize and let them know you was wrong, because that's misleading people. Okay? What you need to do is get 15, 20 buses and get them out there to make sure Miss Harris getting that office. Start trying to clean up what you did wrong and call me. We'll get you on the show immediately. Back to this here, man. Mother, thank you for coming out.
Thank you.
And thank you, Father, for coming out. And thank you for trusting my experience, my freedom fighting, me working with lawyers, with Perfect Vision 2020. We've been very successful. I'm the only man ever bought out the courthouse for 2.5 years. They gave me 4 cases for big, like lawyers paying me bigotry, whatever you call it. And
bigotry.
Yeah. And Pastor Bill Lawson and about 40 other pastors was in there. Miss Jacqueline with her beautiful self. Everybody was in there. And she called them out. And Pastor Smith, everybody. Pastor C.L. Jackson and Shelton. And the judge looked and say, I'm an orange on handcuff. And the judge say, why y'all got them handcuffs on him? Well, the sheriff said he's dangerous. And he said, whose courtroom is this? He says, yours, Judge. Take them handcuffs off him right now. It's my understanding. Got ready for the hearing. Lady getting all that stuff. The judge say, there ain't no hearing. I said, no, Your Honor, we here for a hearing. He said, ain't no hearing because we wasting time with the hearing. Because what I'm going to rule in the hearing over, I'm still going to rule the same thing. He said, you must don't see what I see. Mr. Lawson, Pastor Bill Lawson, what you here for? Mr. Bynum, Dr. Jeremiah. What are you good people here for? All the pastors stood up and said, for him. But I didn't know they loved me that much. I didn't know. Brother, you talking about a time in my life? The whole courtroom full of pastors, mega pastors, ain't no little bitty one. Oh my God. And the bishop was there, Bishop Rush, which is a lawyer. He came in the back and told me, we got you. My guy that indicted with me, Ronald Ray, he was there. So Miss Jacqueline, she brought them all together for me. So I'm telling you that to show you that they wanted me away from downtown. They gave me 4 cases. I pull up in a car and they arrested me. I ain't even on the ground. I'm in the street. I told the lady, I said, well, go to the law firm. I pointed. Boom, 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 boom. Snatched me out of the car, slung me on the ground. You know, I grabbed the boss off, I grabbed him. I say, man, hey, come on, man. Calm down, man. You go yeah, what you doing? And I'm sick too, Chuck. I got a fever. I'm finna go on the road with Doug and Fresh and Keith Sweat. Doug done wait for me to come to Louisiana. They heard me on the phone. They didn't want me to go. So the girl called me down there working for them. And I tell the girl, because she tried to give me the money, I said, no, take the money to the law firm. No, I got it. I said, no, ma'am, take it to the law firm. I'm good. I'm going to go back. I went to put that car and drive. Don't move. Guns everywhere, man. That was the 4th case they gave me. So they told me I'm going to go to trial 4 times. So Pastor Bill Lawson and all of them got together and said, man, we don't want you. So that's going to be $200,000-$300,000. Man, I ain't copping out. I ain't guilty. Y'all can do what you want to do. Y'all can stay here with me, fight it, leave me. I said, I'm not going to cop out. I didn't do it. I said, I didn't help too many people. So Vivian King came on and put me on her show and told, she was no one lawyer at the time. She's the first black woman to win no one lawyer. Vivian King told all of them, we see him. He helped the people. We watch him. He flamboyant, he wears suits and jewelry and caps. He said, but we know one thing, he got a good heart. He helped a lot of people. And she said, So they got mad at her. We're going to subpoena you. She said, subpoena me. I'm going to say it again. Yeah. Vivian King put me on a talk show.
Yeah, this was like, she was major network TV at the time.
Yeah, she was major. That was her. She put, and about 10 people called in. So, no, Mr. Bynum, you took care of you took care of my son. Oh, no. They started calling in some of the people I've been helping. They started calling. Oh, no, he didn't do that. No, we know who he is. No, he's an active. No, he's a freedom fighter. He never told us he's no lawyer. He go get the lawyer and work with the lawyer. No. He got a law in his name. We know who he is. No, he's good. He helped us won the case. Matter of fact, he did direct the lawyer. But I didn't have to even talk. They called in. I'll give you that interview. They called in and they spoke. I didn't have to say nothing. I was just sitting there like, thank you. So they said, well, we're going to give you 3 years. You can't come downtown. And you got to report once a month. That's to keep me from fighting cases. I couldn't go to no
Because
courtroom.
you was fighting cases, you just hanging out downtown.
Yeah.
Same way Michael Jackson seen Charles, that's what he was doing.
Yeah.
He was just hanging
I had a
around
whole
at the
crew.
court.
I had 22 lawyers I was working with. I won the first hanging case in America with Ben Crump. I mean Willie Gary. Yeah, so we won 2 capital murder cases. Got a life sentence off a brother in 7 days. That made me be the #1 freedom fighter in the state of the United States. And then, so they got scared of me because they make $300 million a year out of their county jail. So I was stopping their money, too many trials. So Ronald Ray walked around it 7 times and the building flooded. They couldn't move back in for 2 years.
Yeah.
He flooded it. No, Ronald Ray, the same man they indicted. Jonathan Ronald Ray, I got the name David. I went in with him. Another guy was with him. He walked around it 7 times. And about 6-7 months later.
That's what I was saying.
Hold on.
This be spiritual.
Hold up. The head DA died. That wouldn't fix my case. He died. Anderson, one of them, he died. Then God flooded it. Closed the whole courtroom down. That's why I know God loved me. He shut the whole courtroom down. Y'all don't want Johnny Biden in this courtroom? He shut it down. Nobody gonna be in it. I ain't never said this on TV. I ain't never told you that. I just thought about it. I didn't shut it down. God shut it down. He flooded it. Had that flood. Water everywhere. Water all in the basement. Lights went out. Smoking. Boom. Watch this here. Hold up. Now watch this. This is going to be in my movie here. I go report to this lady, this Spanish lady. She nice. I'm sitting there, so I know God got me. I've been there 2.5 years reporting once a month. So every time I go in there, you know what's happening. I'm teaching. I'm teaching, pull your pants up, sag and spell backward, nigga. Come on, man. Stop putting tattoos in your face. You ain't never get a job. Come on, y'all.
Yeah, you in there
I'm in there teaching.
Trying to be a light.
Watch this here. I go to the back. You're going to fall out on this. I'm sitting there like this. The supervisor walk in. Mr. Jeremiah, that's you? I said, yes, ma'am. What you doing here? You a freedom fighter. You here to see somebody? She said, hey, give me his file. So the woman, she don't know what the hell going on. She said, huh? Give me his file. She give me the thing, pull it out, pull it up, hand it to her. She opened it. On Thursday, meet me at the courthouse. Put a suit on. We're going to the court. Be there now.
Yeah,
and get up. Hold up. Watch this. Get up. This meeting is over. Get out of here. So the lady sitting there, the probation officer sitting there like, what the hell going on? Who is this nigga? The supervisor stopped. She shocked me.
Yeah.
Went out, because I used to fight on her floor in her courtroom.
Yeah.
And she remembered me.
You know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know if you hear.
Watch this. Oh, God, great. Oh, God, this movie going to be good. Gang, go, hold up. Well, I would say gloves up. Gloves up, guns down. The game out, gun in. There you go. So I walk out. The Spanish lady look at me. I go and shake her little hand. Because she knows the last time she going to see me.
Mm-hmm.
I go out. I go home. I tell all my people. I said, man, nobody, come on, man, that didn't happen. I said, brother, God did that. I don't know what's going on. Put my suit on.
Going to court at 9.
I called my lawyer, Ron Ray. Now, you know, he just been indicted. He beat his indictment. I said, Ron Ray, I need you over here. He said, what's going on? I say, I'm going to court. Walk in there. The judge said, Mr. Ray, what you here for? Shot me up for Johnny Bond, Dr. Jeremiah. You gonna take his case? He trying to say, nigga, you want us to indict you again?
Yeah.
He said, yes, sir, I'm taking his case. The whole trial stopped. They stopped. He recessed, went to the back for 2 hours, wouldn't come back. Yeah, I'm standing in the hall.
Wait.
Would run away. Spanish lady. I fell in the hall. I didn't know that much pressure was on. Fell 2 times. I come out of prison. Got the, whoa. Second time I fell. And what? Yeah, I fell. Yeah. The lawyer, the young lady picked me up. Helped me walk to the elevator. And I asked God why. God said I had to take that pressure off. But you can do my work. He said, now you can go back to the courthouse and they would never touch you again. And you tell them I sent you. You tell them my name. I am. Same thing they asked Moses. What's his name?
I am.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for this session. Thank you for my brother.
Eric
And I
Mayshack,
thank God for
his
making me
family,
a freedom
his
fighter.
mother's father.
Thank you.
Thank y'all for OG Johnny Binder. Y'all been tuned in to Gloves Up, Guns Down. Y'all know who I am. I want to give a huge shout out to Jay, Mo City Jay, and the good folks over at Mo City Radio for allowing us to shoot here today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Y'all see the QR code on the screen, man. That's to help brother to my left, man. We trying to raise some money so we can go freedom fight on his behalf. He was, I ain't gonna say brutally beaten because he allowed to share the story today, but he was beat up by the police in a very bad way. And we just got questions. We want to see some body cam footage. We want to talk to the police. We want to kind of get to the bottom of it, and at a minimum, hold some people responsible for their action. Till next time, gloves up, guns down, man. We out.
I'm going in like punishment. Put your faith in God, don't put it in the government. Hard for me to trust in it, cause they ain't got no love in it. That's why I worship Christ, because he never break the covenant. A black man trying to survive in the United States. It's kinda hard, cause the country got divided. Hate or Negro civil war, with this black on black crime rate. Need to value one another, change your whole mind state. Black lives must matter to us too. We can't expect them to do us better than us do. It starts at the house, real men need to step up. Worried about that miracle whip, really need to catch up. It's all good, stack your bread, pockets make a muscle, but prioritize, man, God, family, hustle. When God first, everything else falls into place. Without God, everything else just a disgrace. So don't worry about your mistakes, long as you got his grace. Nobody can dictate where you go. Just improve and try to get straight. Keep having that big faith and watch God open up another door. I'm just saying, no time to stop playing, bro. Not sure what you waiting for, need to start praying more. Look, it's time to build up each other, turn these women into wives, stop making baby mothers. Stop killing our brothers over colors, fighting over a block that we don't even own. The time's getting tougher, but we don't have to suffer because Christ is on the throne. Pay attention to the truth and
not the rhetoric. And I'm thinking my country might need an exorcist, or at least a therapist, because it's treacherous. Fighting for the country, you could be a homeless veteran. All blacks ain't thugs, all whites ain't prejudice, all preachers ain't reverends, all church folk ain't going to heaven in, and all Muslims ain't terrorists. Hold up, shots fired, catch a slug. You got your head in the clouds, I'm trying to wake you up. I wear a suit, everybody wanna show me love. Jordan 5s and a hoodie, then you calling me a thug. When the thug is the one with the gun and the badge, innocent man killed, I caught on the body cam. Rest in peace to Philando. Please, don't shoot, I can't breathe, got my hands up. Sad truth is, they don't understand us. How you gonna protect somebody you scared of? Why shoot to kill when you got a taser? And why you still trying to enslave us? Steal our culture and then change us. Create the whole problem, turn around and blame us. Got us confused, just wanna be famous. To be a dope boy or an entertainer, or be a stripper, anything to get your change up. They got us focused on the wrong things, bruh. See, we all God's children cause he made us. And I pray in Jesus' name cause he my savior. You should get saved too before the day's up. Don't be a lame duck on that same stuff, getting changed up, getting caught up and forgetting where you came from. Do it now, not later. Change your behavior. Putting Christ on blast, the first and the last, future and the past. He is the Alpha and Omega. King Jesus, the one and only Savior, the Creator, the one who give you salvation. If we get it together, we be better than ever. Moving to another level. Don't be bothered by the devil. Just remain careful. Keep on walking the straight and narrow, and treat each other special. And the lesson is we all get the blessing. So please don't doubt it. Don't be quiet with your praise. Don't shout it. Wake up call to my people. Jesus coming back. A public service announcement.